Okay. Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good morning. It is 7/17/2021. Right now we are going to open up a God's chest, and then we'll do some League, and then we'll do some other stuff with the World event if we can. Right, so currently right now we are in Chapter 3 of the World event, Empire, as you can see up here. We have about 3 days to complete it. We are currently on this quest here, level up the Circuit Send Scorp to level 16. It's at level 13 right now, so we need a couple more copies of that. Let's actually see how many we need. Close this out here, going to our squad, and then seeing how many copies exactly we need. Or probably not exactly, but at least a general idea. So we'll filter for that. Nature, Legendary, Send Script over here, 13. So we need about 100 copies here. Probably need another 12, 16. Yeah, probably about another 1,000 copies. So we'll have to hold off on there, seeing if we can evolve into them. Filtering for our rare version. Where is it at? Where are you at? Here we go. All right, so we'll do some evolve. Nope, still not enough. We don't even have our bonus right now, so that doesn't really matter. And we don't really have this. All right, so we're just gonna have to hold off on that. Okay, we'll check back in on that. The next thing, as I said before, we are going to open a God's chest. So let us check that out right now. So we're going to go to our shop. And then we're going to see here we got mercenaries, demigods, and gods of war. So for those who don't know what a gods of war chest is, or a god's chest, we'll check it out here. So the info says drop chances of hero by rarity. So it wins, no rares, no epics, and only legendaries, which is kind of cool. So we're guaranteed legendaries as soon as we open it. In order to have access to the God's chests. Oh, did it freeze? Okay, all right. It was just lagging for a little bit. All right, interesting. All right, so in order for us to open up a God's chest over here, this God of War chest, you need to be VIP level 7. And the only way you do that is by doing premium purchases. So stuff like this over here. Every time you make one of these premium purchases that are not with gems, you will fill up this bar. The bar starts at VIP either 0 or 1. I forgot what it is, but I mean, it starts pretty low. And you fill up this bar until you eventually get VIP 7. If you click here on the benefits, it'll show you what VIP 7 has. So we have gems, etc., etc. The main thing here is where's the God's chest? The premium summon here. So it doesn't say God's chest, but it is premium summon, which is what they're talking about here. So not only do you have to get to VIP 7, well, in order to get the full VIP benefits, you need to actually have it active too. So you need to get it to level 7 and then activate it with a VIP thing like this. But once you actually get to VIP 7, you'll have this open permanently. So that is why we have it now, even though we're quote unquote not active. All right, so like I said, we're going to be spending this Gods of War chest. You're going to just get right into it. It cost 4,999. We have about 5,000. So it is a very expensive thing, but we're doing it for the people, so let's go. So we'll do one buy. There is actually there is a little bit of discount if you do have 50 or 45,000, but we're just going to do this one time because we're not going to spend for now. So let's go. All right, so we opened it up. Let's check out what we get. 1,000 copies, 1,000 copies, 1,000 copies, 1,000 copies, and 1,000 copies. So that was kind of sad. Well, it was sad because we weren't really looking for any of these. If we got the Send Circuit, we would have been in good shape. But these are okay to have in our inventory. So two things about this, as I just noticed. So the first thing is, as soon as we tried to buy it, we were given a discount for a 10x. So that's actually good to know. If we somehow get 45,000 gems, we can actually buy this for a huge discount. The second thing here is that we did buy it once for roughly 5,000 gems, but you can see here it's around, the next one is around 4,700 or 4,800 if you want to buy another one individually. So that's kind of cool. There are discounts even on God's chests. So if you somehow get a ton of gems, you can buy this up here. You can also see the number of legendaries that we got. So we got 1,000 for each one. So, I mean, you can do the math. If you want to break it down versus how much legendaries you get per gem, it's good to know. But yeah, we'll have this on reference for later on. So that was the God's chest. I'm going to hold off here. Let me actually close this out and see. You saw there that it has a little discount if you buy another one, but if you close out in the shop, it will go back to the 4,000 for 99. So that means that if you're gonna be buying, you'll be buying that much. Why does yours say 1,000? It is 1,000 because I just bought the God of War chest, this God's chest over here. I don't know. Certain level you need to get more cards. I am not sure. This is the first time that I bought that, so it'll be a very long time before I get enough gems in order to buy it again. And I think the next time we actually will buy Gods of War chest, we'll wait until we have about 45, so we'll get the full benefit of that, of the discounts rather. All right, let me see. The next thing we're gonna do is League, so we'll get into that. We're gonna, hey, cool. I forgot if we had a legendary chest out of League. We actually got it last night, so that's cool. We're gonna hold off for that and open that for another world event. Gonna open these other chests so I can get the sparks. As you can see here, we're getting a little bit of gold, got some sparks, and then the cards themselves. Oh boy. This here means that there's a glitch that's still happening, so we're gonna have to reload. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you in terms of how many cards you're going to be getting out of that God's chest in general. You might actually get 1,000 if you open the demigods, but we'll do that. We'll have to do that at a later time. In fact, actually, hold on. Since I opened, yeah, it's actually one of my previous videos, the one for the stream for chapter 3 yesterday. It's towards the end because I know that there was one particular quest where I had to open the demigods 20 times, and I did that twice. And yeah, you can check the legendary count and see how many legendaries there were there. Do, 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 do. We're just, right now, we had to restart because the game crashed when I opened a League chest. So somebody said in the chat before that if you click on, I guess, the corner of the chest instead of the center of the chest, it comes up with that exact loading error. And so that is why the game crashed. I was clicking kind of fast because I wanted to avoid opening the legendary chest. Sometimes the scroll, the mouse scroll or something, it hits the other chest, and I don't want to open that right now for obvious reasons. All right, so just waiting for it to load back up. After that, we're going to be doing some League, and we'll take it from there. Hope you guys are having a good world event so far. This one is okay to rush. Typically, I don't do that just because I have all the cards already. But, you know, I mean, Aphrodite is something that I was looking for in my squad. And what was the other one? The other one is Red Woman. Red Woman is also okay too, just because of their skill, the one that deals damage every time vampirism occurs on your side of the field. And so giving your units vampirism and then attacking through is kind of nice. So that way, even though if you don't deal damage to their warlord, when the vampirism hits and triggers on another unit, you'll deal some extra damage. So that's why it's kind of cool. All right, almost there. And we're back. All right, cool. We'll close this out. Go back to our League. Claim some more chests. All right, cool. All right, let's go. I'm gonna skip these ogre battles for now. Right, this is usually a good sign with no pet and usually this warlord, so we'll just summon that, and then we'll just do our 4 attacks over here. All right. All right, also another good sign with their common pet over here. All right, let's take a look at their warlord. So they have the pentagrams here that will deal damage. They have the sharks here that will give, they have counterattack and then give units in the line 1 attack for the turn. There. And hold off here. We'll summon this over here. reason why we're summoning this unit is because it gives miss to another unit on their side of the field whenever they summon. So this will actually stop this one from happening. This one here freezes a unit whenever our warlord is attacked, and then we'll deal extra damage at the beginning of their turn based upon the attack of this unit. All right, so that is fine. We're going to... yeah, we'll summon this unit over here. So we summon this unit because it attacks 4 times, and then also gets a little bit of an attack boost whenever it kills something. So in this case, we'll be able to get the extra damage after we go through the building here. So there you go. All right, another good sign. All right, we'll start with this, and then we'll play our ranged unit over here. Playing this ranged unit because it deals extra damage based upon the number of units that are on the field. And so we were able to do that. We hit here, and then it destroyed these 2 buildings. So it'll allow us some extra spots for us to attack. Should be good here with the double attack over here, and then the attack over here. All right, claiming our win chest so that we can get some more rewards. All right, moving on. Okay, yeah, this one's all right. Let's take a look at their skills. So they have that heal for their warlord. They have the silence R unit, and then the stones here with the heal. Okay, they started with this unit here that reflects damage, has block, and then gives block to their warlord. We're going to do this, and then we're going to summon this unit over here for some damage over here. Also silences the male units, so that way all of their skills do not matter. Because this is an ogre battle, it'll typically take a little bit more in turns, so I should expect maybe a turn 5 or turn 6 going through, but we'll see what ends up happening with the other units. So you have that over there, over there. Interesting. Well, we will need some sort of blocker, so we'll do that. I put this over here because of the extra attack boost over here, and also so that I can have another ranged unit down here that will get an attack boost. All right, so we're taking a lot of damage, which is okay. Let us see here. So we'll do our silence because of these high attacks, and then we'll play our other unit over. We'll be able to destroy that. That's okay. We're summoning this unit here because of 2 things. So one, it's going to get that attack boost from the Justy over here. The other thing is that it gives immunity to our units that are order. All of these are order based upon this symbol here. So they're all going to be immune from silence. And we're going to protect for some damage over here. Also, that unit has a death trigger. So when it dies, it deals damage to another unit. And so in that case, we're able to destroy this unit over here. So we have this. All right, we'll summon this unit over here, actually. Yep. So we'll attack. We'll have some attack steal over here, and then because it deals damage to units behind it, it was able to destroy both of these units over here. So now our board is in okay shape, even with this being destroyed. Let's see here, so we'll place this to block. Still have our miss unit over here. So we don't actually have to worry about this one. Gonna summon this over here just to get some extra damage. And then if they go silence now, it's not terrible. Because we still have our other attackers over here. All right, so they did their own stones, as you saw over there. Just need to get through. We also need to destroy this unit because it gets extra health and it has those extra attacks over here. Right, so same thing. So we got that. Need to deal enough damage to actually destroy both of these. So we'll have this. We'll place the same unit again, give our units immunity, and then also the death trigger over here. as you can see. So it did destroy that unit, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Now we just need to get rid of this, and we are good. We have this over here too. Well, actually, go here. You know, we'll go both. We'll summon another one of these units, so then we'll have 2 misses on the board. So whenever they summon a unit now, it will give this miss, and then I'll give this miss as well. For those who are tuning in right now, oops. Oh, okay. I guess this one died. That's no good. Right, we'll summon another one of these for silence. And can we actually take the damage? We can take the damage. That's fine. So for those who are just tuning in right now, what we did is we actually opened a God's Chest this morning. We talked about how to access it and the contents of it, and then a little bit of the, I guess, the little quirks about the God's Chest. We're doing League right now to get some more chests for the world event, and then we're going to finish up with some of the other world event stuff if we can. All right, so we got that. We're going to do our extra summon over here. So we'll attack, steal some attack and kill those. Reflect damage over here. And so this unit is going to get missed, but it also has 0 attack, so it's not going to matter. You just need to kill this one, which they do. Summon, we're going to hold off on summoning that over there, because even though this is going to get an attack boost, this is fine. We'll summon this over here. So this unit, it gave negative attack to our units per turn, but it also gets an attack boost at the beginning based upon the health. We're still going to focus our damage down here, and still need to get through. Got that over there. All right, we will summon our female unit once again, and we'll summon this for silence. Don't need to block this damage quite yet, as we can still take the hits on damage, so that is fine. And it doesn't seem like they have a unit that has double attack, or extra attack rather, that gives units extra attack, so we're fine here. We just need to get the damage through, even though they had their they had block for a moment, but not anymore. We're just summoning here for the damage. And there you go. Yeah, those ogre battles, like I said, they do take a little bit longer. Was expecting it to go a lot quicker, but I guess I probably just misplaced some stuff. All right, we got 3 more, so let's go. Oh. Should have refilled my water. All right, we're gonna, we'll skip this one here. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Lower health. We know that this is a weaker pet over here. It does give a little bit of attack boost, but that's really it. And the health to their warlord. And all right, so same skills. The heal, got the silence, and that stones with the heal. They got this unit over here that deals damage to our nature units when it attacks. It also summons this building over here that deals a little damage whenever a unit dies. So that's why. All right, so we'll do our skill first. And then we are going to summon a non-nature unit, which in this case will be this one here. We're summoning this unit so that we can set up for the attack boost and then the extra attack from one of these 2 units over here. Interesting. We got that. All right, we're gonna summon this unit here with the extra attack. We normally would have summoned it over here, but we're trying to get some protection for this particular unit. Or not the extra attack here, the extra summon. So whenever you kill something, it summons these archers around themselves. So that is what the extra protection I was talking about here. Okay, so we'll have that. We don't need to silence right now because I know that there's going to be some extra damage here. So we'll attack behind. We'll steal some attack and then get rid of these over here. And then once again, another kill. So more summons. All right, they did their silence skill, which we were expecting because we do have a lot of units on the board that are already threatening. Okay, we follow up with the Strick over here. That deals the damage based upon the number of units on the board. So that's why everything took 77. Damage. Yeah, this is fine. We'll summon our unit over here to destroy this building. And then combat damage will destroy this, and then more damage over here. Next turn, we can either summon the Strick here for multiple damage to their units, or we'll summon this unit here with the multiple attacks. All right, they went this way, so that is fine. We'll summon our Strick in this case to get rid of this. Okay, next turn, they'll probably do the stones, which makes sense because they're on low health. And now we're just going to focus damage on this line here, if we can, to get the lethal damage. So again, we don't actually need to do that, so we're just summoning our double attack, or extra attack unit over here. And we got rid of all those stones already, so now we are back to having an open field. As you can see here, that extra nature damage destroyed this and helped destroy this. So we'll do our silence, and I don't think we need to do anything else here. Yeah, we can summon our unit that attacks 4 times, and then attack here, and we're good. Okay, 2 more. Right, too high, so we're going to skip that. Okay, that's usually a good sign. Pirate and the lower rarity pet. Okay, take a look at their warlord. So pentagrams with damage, the sharks here in the first column, and then the attack boost to the male units. All right, we'll start with our skill over here, and we'll also place this over here for a little bit of protection, and then also the damage over here. So most likely they'll do their pentagrams. As we see, they only can be summoned in open spots, so nothing with a building, unit, or any of these runes. Or another pentagram, so we can't replace those. All right, so extra damage over here, summoning their unit that deals damage to nature units, and then extra damage whenever a unit is destroyed, along with an attack boost. So a lot of stuff, but I mean, not really too threatening. So we'll do that. We'll summon this here. We're summoning this unit because it has flight and also silences the male units. This unit here can't be silenced because when it comes into play, it gives immunity to order units, so including themselves as well. The order symbol being here. So right now we're just setting up our board, making sure that we can get some extra damage going in. So we got the damage there. Pull off on that. I think it makes sense to silence. Yeah, we should silence this one here because it gives mental shield to another unit when it comes into play. So we're going to do our silence, and then let's see if we can do any other triggers. We got that. Interesting. We'll summon this unit over here. So we're just doing that so we can attack through and destroy this building. And we're also setting up units on top, for, particularly the order units, so that we can use this unit here to get enough attacks, or multiple attacks for every order unit that attacks on our side of the field. Oop, so damage over there. Cool. All right, we'll summon our unit here with the extra attack. I'm placing it on the non-pentagram. So you can see attacks behind, and destroyed all these two, and then this one here. And then when this died, it dealt damage over here for lethal for that unit. And then our unit died after this unit was set to 1, and then the pentagram destroyed at the beginning of the turn, but then the pentagram, the death trigger then destroyed this. So now we're back with an open field once again, and we will continue. And we'll summon this unit over here just for some extra damage. I guess we could have summoned a ranged unit behind these stones, which probably would have been the safer play. But I'm just trying to go for maximum damage now. And their health is relatively the same anyway, so it's not a big deal. Alright, so they summoned their Yoster. We'll summon our ranged unit to get the kill. And then as you see here, these extra summons around there. And next turn, we probably have lethal just because of the amount of damage that's on the board. All right, they summon their sharks. As you can see here, the sharks has the counterattack, and then the big thing is setting the attack of the enemies in the line to 1. So that is why these units only have 1 attack. This is okay. And you'll see why. Let's see here. We got damage. Yeah, this is fine. We are summoning this unit. We'll summon our own Strick and deal the damage back and destroy these units over here. Okay, that's cool. We're actually going to summon our Yoster over here again. The reason why we're going to silence this so that whenever it gets attacked, it won't heal their Warlord. And so we'll get a little bit more of damage over here. And then we're also spreading out our damage along the lines. I guess we could have placed it over here. So that way we'll get a little bit of protection. But this is fine. I got that over there, that over there. Yeah, well, we'll still have to hold off. Deal some more damage. Next turn, we can summon our extra attack unit to run over this, and then get some attack steal from another unit, and should be good for that lethal. All right, so we'll just do that, as I said. So attack those units, and there we go. Okay, we'll claim another wind chest so we can keep going with our rewards. Okay, not bad. Kind of a niche unit, but all right. We got one more. Okay, gonna skip this one here. Okay, if we run into one more ogre battle, I guess we'll just do it just because, I mean, there's so many of them. Otherwise, if we find a weaker warlord, we'll just fight them instead. Either one is fine at this point. Don't really care. Sure, let's fight this guy who has more health than me. All right, let us start. We'll check a look at their skills. So obviously they got the same stuff, the silence, the heal, and the other heal. We'll do our skill, and we'll do our summons first. So we will put this actually behind this building, so we'll get some protection. And then we'll get those as many summons as we can off of our kill here. If anyone asks why I skip these ogre battles, you're about to find out. All right, so they did their skill, so their first skill, so they're going to be healing for a little bit. So that means that because of that, we'll actually have to focus our damage less on their warlord and more towards their units. All right, so they have their unit here, has a lot of health once it kills something, and then that extra damage over there. Let's see what makes the most sense. We are going to do... Yeah, we'll do some damage to it. I guess that's fine. So we'll do some damage to it. We'll also get the attack boost over here on the same line. Next turn, we're going to summon our immune unit to actually give our units immunity, so we'll get a little bit of protection. Unless, of course, this unit dies, which it does, so that's not good. Oh, it's even dealing even more damage based upon the number of health. So in this case, it's over here. We'll do our silence, and then we will, like I said, we're going to do our immunity to give them protection. All right, so let's see what's going to happen now. All right, so they summon their units with the extra summons over here, and then just dealt some extra damage over there. I was thinking what makes the most sense. Probably going to have to run over some of their units, so we'll do that. Really wish we had the attack steal unit, but this is fine for what we can do now. So we attacked, destroy that. Need to deal with this unit first, and then this unit next. All right, they got a couple of units over there. They still haven't used their silence, which is unfortunate. We'll do our stones to protect. And then we'll summon our own Yoster over here for some silence so that those units, this unit doesn't get their extra attack anymore, and these other units don't get their attack boost. So a little bit of damage at the beginning. They have this unit here that gives the miss. We are going to Will you have enough to steal? Yeah, we'll do it. All right, so we'll summon our unit with the extra attack. We'll steal some attack over there. They haven't done their own silence, and they still haven't done their steals either. Oh, you know what? We should have summoned this instead, not for the steal, but for the extra attacks. Misplay. All right. I don't think we're going to be able to get through here. 1, 2, 3. No, we're not going to be able to get through here. So, unfortunate, but that is okay. Like I said, I kind of wanted to avoid the ogre battles for this particular reason. Also, I know for sure if they have that much health, they usually will have stronger units, so that is why. All right, this one should be a lot better. All right, we got this one here, lower health, heal, silence, and the stones. Oops. All right, we'll start with our skill, and then we'll do our range summon over here. And then we'll get our extra summons based upon the kill here, and then even more damage over here. Okay, once again, no, they summon their Strick and deals that extra damage based upon the number of units that are in play already. We'll have that. I want to actually hold off on doing this. Though I can't really, yeah, summon this over here actually. The reason why we're summoning over here is so that we can actually have our units for the extra attack, the attack boost over here. I suspect that at least one of these units are going to die anyways, even though we have our extra summon over here. And then we're also giving miss to this unit for the next summon. All right, so that's fine. We'll do our silent skill to get rid of that. And then we'll actually summon this unit over here. This unit gets the extra attack for every order unit that attacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that attack boost over there. And it didn't matter since we already had the multiple attacks anyways. All right, so we are done with League. Okay, I guess we can, well, we'll check out some of the other activities just to catch up on things. So let me go back to our squad. I gotta see what I'm gonna be doing next, as you see all right there. Just request some stuff, get some extra things that we'll need. Always request every 12 hours so that you can get some extra cards. All right, we're gonna go to our gold mine, and then we'll take care of that. So we'll go there. Try to make this as quick as possible. So we will start with damage pentagrams over here, and then this unit with the extra attack runes over here. Next turn here, we'll summon this unit with the 4 attacks, get some more statues, get some more extra attack runes. Third turn here, we'll summon our building to get some damage to all of the units at the end of the turn. It deals 64 damage, so that's kind of a lot. Fourth turn here, we'll summon our legion here. It gets an extra attack for every order unit that's attacked. So in this case, we have 1 from here and then 4 from here. So that is why we have those extra attacks over here. Next turn, we're just going to use our skill to get rid of it. We're going to use the other skill after. We're going to then summon this unit here that if it gets a kill, you'll get another order units to come and play. And they also land on these extra attack unit, runes as well. So that is why we did that. And we're getting some multiple attacks. And because each one of these are order, they will add on to the number of attacks this unit has. So you'll see here, every time we attack their warlord, we'll get an extra statue. It does cap out at 12 from what I remember, or at least from what other people said. But as you see, we're not getting any more of those statues. So we're just attacking and then letting our building do the work. Our next thing, yeah, we'll summon this unit over here. So we summon this unit because it deals damage based upon the number of units that are in play. So you can see 169. And then it can also attack twice. So what our goal here is to get all the attacks as we can. And then if there are any lingering statues in the back, this unit will actually deal damage to here and then all of here. And then we're also keeping an eye on where those statues end up and how many statues are left after these set of attacks. Okay, so as you can see, we are tapped out for the number of statues, and then this unit over here is going to deal the 169 to both here and here. So there you go. Cleared those statues out. All right, and then the extra attack over there. All right, our final turn is turn 7 of 7. So we'll use our skill to just give these units a little bit of attack boost. And then we'll summon this unit. And the reason why we're summoning this unit is because it deals damage to units at the end of the turn. So 65, a little more than the building. And then the key thing is because it can actually damage from anywhere. We're doing that so that it can hit these statues in these 3 spots if we end up missing after our attacks. Now, the reason why this statue is taking a little bit of damage is because this unit here, it deals damage whenever one of our units attacks to a chaos unit, and that particular statue over there is a chaos statue. All right, so we have our final attacks over here. We got the damage going here. We'll have our building damage this. And then if it was still alive, then the poison damage would deal to here. All right, so that was Gold Mine. It's kind of cool. We got about 4,800, which is not great, but I mean, we do need more gold. And the reason why we need more gold is because the high growth event is actually going to happen next week. So it happens, the event rotation is every 2 weeks. There's a world event, and then it'll go wish shop and then high growth. So that is why we need the gold. All right, let's check out some other stuff. Just going through the exclamation points. I'm going to be buying stuff from here. 142 gems for extra Shimuna copies. I might circle back on this. Let's see, I'll be out of gems though, but I think Shimuna is actually good enough where we will need more copies, so we'll do that. Do the extra spends. All right, so we are now out of copper coins and we're now out of gems too. All right, we'll go to our friends section here, collect some rewards, close out, go to our inbox. And oh, we do get some gems, so that's kind of nice. Get some guild contribution, and we'll get this elixir over here. And we're gonna actually hold off on, you can see here this reward from dev team. So what happened yesterday was the game crashed, and as a result, everybody got journey keys. These journey keys, they're going to help for obviously the journey, or as the journey bosses in the world event. And see on top here, it says all unclaimed rewards disappear after 30 days. So we're actually at the end of chapter 3 and we don't need these keys. So we're actually going to hold off on using these keys until the next event. So that way we can save gems and not have to speed up the rewards. So we'll close that out here. We'll go to the events next. Checking some extra stuff. So nothing about extra chests or cards. Buying gold. All right, just extra jack. All right, so that's cleared out. We do have our Mighty Pass over here. It expires in 12 days. So actually, it's not going to cover another world event, oddly enough. We do have these rewards, which we are actually going to save for the high growth. In high growth, we're going to activate a hunt if we do get enough gems by then. And then we'll use these extra chests to fulfill some of the hunt requirements. So we'll close that out here. Go to the Hall of Fame, I guess. Nope. This is just for the extra, as long as you have a chest that you need to open or you can't open, they will tell you that you need to do something. But since we already have that legendary chest that we're going to save, so we're going to hold off on there. Go to the journey, claim the rewards that max out every 12 hours. I mean, if it runs 13, 14, that's fine. I mean, the big thing is getting the extra gold and the extra cards over there. You can see here, we're now at 1.4. Okay, we're going to go to our guild, clear out some stuff for the turf war. Okay, we'll go to the quest, see what is available. All right, so we're already done here, so that is why. And we're already done here with the world event, the weekly quest. These are going to reset in 3 hours, so we'll check back in on that. And then this one is going to reset in a day or so, so we'll check back in on that. So it looks like everything is all set. Okay, so now just a quick recap of what we did this morning. So we opened up a God's chest, took a look at it, saw that there's a lot of stuff. You're going to need a lot of gems in order to get the most out of that as well. So you can't just buy it one time and expect to be, free rolling. All right, so we did that. We did some league and we took care of some extra chests. We can't do any dungeon of trials because we're still on pit We've already finished all the bosses here, which is unfortunate. You can't play them over again. It's going to reset in about a day or so, so we'll check back in over there. We have a Divine Arena that is going to reset in 3 hours. So we'll actually check back in on Monday, because tomorrow will not be a streaming day. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh, sorry, we had a world event. One more thing. We can use some of these attempts. So we'll actually use 2 here. 1. We're doing this so that we can get our sparks off of that. I almost forgot about this. Yeah, so the attempts, they recharge every 2 hours. And so we're actually going to hold off because the reset happens in about 4 hours. So these 2 will refill. And then once that happens, you can see here in chapter 3, these will open up. So we'll check back in on those. Okay, so yeah, we're going to have some new stuff on Monday. We'll do the Divine Arena if it's still around, and then we'll also do the Dark Tower, because the pit will then change in the Dungeon Trials to Dark Tower. We'll get some League, and then we'll be pretty close to when the world event ends. Hopefully we'll get enough copies, and then we'll give you an update if we do finish chapter 3. All right, so thanks guys for tuning in. If you guys have any questions, comments, feedback, or concern, leave a message on Twitch, Discord, or YouTube. The streaming and content schedule is right up there in the white box. Like I said, we're going to be streaming next on Monday at that it would be 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time or 11 a.m. UTC. So check it out there. Please like and follow on the Twitch for the live stream, and then like and subscribe on the YouTube for more videos. We have the world events, we have Pit, Explains, League, anything you can think of Mighty Party related. And if you don't see a video that you're looking for, send me a message and we'll make a video. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a good weekend. This is Happy Splasher.